Carter. I'm Colby. And this is one of our first videos. Well, we tried doing a first video before. It didn't work out too well. It was because we went to a Kid Cudi concert last Tuesday. It was pretty pimp, not gonna lie. But it just, it looked like shit. Well, because her computer is stupid because she doesn't know how to work it. No. Idiot. Sometimes. And I have a dinosaur of a computer, so it's freaking ancient. So you know those things like you're just like, wow, I'm pissed off just because that person does that one thing, or person, or like the place, or the thing. It's like one thing that just pisses you off beyond belief. Yeah. Yeah, like iTunes. It's shit. Yeah, it's bad. It's like always like, oh, do you want to update to the new version? And it's like, no, I want to leave my iTunes the same. It's and it's like, oh, can't sync your iPod, but I'm going to sync random music and random shit I don't even need onto your iPod. But, you know, you don't have any room left. Like, I had this one thing that had like 3 gigabytes of other that I don't even know what it was. And I couldn't find it on my iPod. I'm like, I don't know what this shit is. So, you know, I'm like, okay, I hate you, iTunes. I feel like we're like venting to you guys. So I'm sorry about this. It's just things that tick us up. Oh, and then I'm going to be like talking to somebody when you obviously know something's wrong, like you have like, issues with the dude or something. Yeah, or something like that, and you're like, oh, can we talk? And they're like, oh, about what? It's like, really? Do you really need to know what you can't like, I'll be like, oh, hey, can we talk? About what? Like, it's like, oh, what? Really? And then, or like, if you're texting them and you like, put your whole heart and everything in this one long text, and you get a text response that says K. And that is no response to K. You say something K. Okay, don't say K. Say like, okay, smiley face or something. Don't just say K. So boring. Or like, even like, if you're trying to be like serious, like, oh my gosh, like my aunt just died or some shit. I'm sorry if somebody's aunt just died. Like, that's not cool. But like, if you're trying to be like that, or you're like trying to say like all this stuff, and you're like, I'm sorry and all this stuff, and they're like, K. It's like, really? You have no emotions besides... Or you get too stupid to think of something else. Really? Probably stupid. You say you're in the store shopping, and you've got your cart, you're at the grocery store or whatever, and there's somebody in the middle of the aisle that parks their cart in the middle of the aisle. Are you serious? Park it to the side, people. Come on. Really? And you get around them at least. And you're like, excuse me, and they're like, I'll be like, oh, hey, excuse me. It's like, okay, and then you're like, excuse me, and they're just staring at you like, you're retarded. And then you're like, you say it louder, freaking move, man! And they're like, what? Can you move? Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's not fine. It's not fine. It's not okay. I'll just move my fat large body over here with my cart. That's not funny. I don't care. And then, teachers, some teachers, I'm sorry, but they angered me because they'll like do a whole assignment or whatever, and then they're on their computer for like half the hour doing nothing but playing stupid games and all that stuff. Yeah. And then right when the bell rings, oh, you have 50 problems due for tomorrow. It's like, really? You couldn't have told us this like a half an hour ago when you were futzing around in your computer? Or, like, okay, Facebook, it needs to change. Like, honestly, it's been changing so much that it's just stupid, and you don't even know how to recommend it with a chat. Really? What is that? What is that? Like, yeah, it's like, oh, I want to hide this chat, but then it keeps on popping up. I'm like, no, I don't want the chat. Everything you go to, it pops up again. And it's like in your way, and you can't get it to go down. It's just stupid. And then there's people on Facebook, I swear that like the ugliest people in the world sit there and take pictures of themselves constantly, and they're like, look at me! Look at my boobies! Like, and then they're always like, let's like do all that stuff. I'm like, no, okay, yeah, Facebook, okay. Sometimes. Get some real friends. Take pictures with real friends, don't take pictures of yourself. Yeah, I'll be like outside, not just like sitting there in the mirror and being like, oh, I'm a whore, look at me. I just got out of just to do this. That's weird. No, it's just stupid. You see us right now, like, we're not cute right now, but we're just really freaking bored, so we want to do this. Yeah, I washed sheep this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I sheared them. Yeah. And we had the telecom guy from our house because our TVs all like, freaking like, oh my gosh, we're not going to show you like 70 channels when we have like 90. I'm like, okay, you know, give us the retarded stations. That's awesome. Try having a dumb TV that only gets 20 channels and you only get about 5. Yeah, so if you guys want to, you can comment on this video and post about stuff that pisses you off. Yeah. Like, you're like, oh, this stuff pisses me off. Yeah, we want to hear that because, you know, we want to know what pisses you guys off. So, we'll see you later. Bye.